Alpha team, this is Echo team. Level 1 is clear. Copy that, Echo. Proceed with caution. 10-4.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Manpreet Singh here, and this is
Patwant Singh, and we are the Unbox with Singhs.
All right. So we've got a really cool video here again for you guys today.
Another one.
This is the iPhone 13 rumors video.
And I'm holding an iPhone 13. I'm just kidding. It's an iPhone 12. But pretty close to what we're going to have to feel in our hands. But inside of it, apparently there's going to be a lot of cool changes.
Yep. So the first thing we've got are let's talk about the obvious enhancements.
Yeah.
So the obvious ones are going to be, it's going to be a new chip, new silicone, probably a faster A series processor.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be called the A15. I don't know.
Maybe
this is a
it's gonna
standard change that happens every year, though.
Yeah, it arguably will be the A15. So that's going to be some internal changes, and their chips are very, very powerful, and they do optimize their phones really well. So
it'll be cool. It'll be cool to see for sure.
Yeah.
We've also got information on probable camera upgrades, especially for the Pro Max. So that's the bigger iPhone. So it's probably going to have a larger sensor. New sensors across the board. So they had 3 cameras last year. They'll probably have 3 again, but there'll be new sensors this time.
So behind the scenes,
that'll be a nice upgrade.
The other thing is with the cameras on the base models, so not the Pro models, right now they have them sort of like this, vertical, top and bottom. What they're going to do is take the bottom one and pop it over there, so it's diagonal now. So that's sort of been confirmed in some leaks.
In some renders and stuff. So the crazy thing about that with Apple is it makes me laugh because it's just kind of like, it's that factor of like, I've got the newest iPhone and I can just put it upside down on the table and you're going to know it's the newest iPhone because it doesn't have the same cameras as last.
Somebody looks at my phone and they see that there's 2 cameras on here. They're like, oh, he's got like, the cheap man's iPhone. And then if you sort of grab the Pro like this, because, I have everything on my table, then you see that this is the rich man's iPhone. But then on top of that, if you see the way that you have extra sensors on here, that sort of adds to it and differentiates from the 11 Pro, because this is the 12 Pro.
Exactly. So there's always something that has a change.
Yeah, so what will they do? We'll have to wait and see, but these are the rumors so far.
Yeah. So the other obvious thing is with new camera, with a new array, new sensors and that kind of stuff, the other thing that happens with a new chip is we're probably going to get better and faster processing for the images. So that will mean better video, that will mean better looking photos, and just overall improvements of the device and of the cameras.
And if the cameras themselves are upgraded as well, then that'll only add to it. So we don't know about that yet, but it's alleged that it's happening. They're also apparently bringing some of those sensors, I think phone wide. I think they're going to bring the LiDAR sensor.
Yeah, so I think that's going to go right across the lineup. Yeah.
So that'll be kind of nice.
That'll be nice to have as well. Yeah. Especially if you like taking pictures in the dark, or if you like, portrait photography and that kind of stuff. So it'll definitely make a difference there.
Agreed.
So the physical size in the Pro Max cameras is expected to be about 0.87 millimeters thicker.
Yeah.
So that's, a physical change. Probably not something we're going to notice, but I mean, if you're an Apple user and you've been using it for a long time, you might physically notice that. Visually, you might not, but when you feel
somebody like me will notice.
Yeah. It all depends on your perception as well, right?
So the thing is, like, if you look at, transitioning to the next thing, if you look at my Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, I have a in-display fingerprint reader, but sometimes I do use the optical, like the face scanner in here, which isn't as secure as the iPhone's one. Nowadays wearing the mask, I wish, like, I always have to type my passcode in. And it seems like first world problems that's annoying to me, but I'm telling you, it's annoying to me. I wish they had
definitely
a fingerprint reader in this, and so sometimes I miss the SE or the 8, which had it right in the bottom.
Yeah.
So the new rumor is
that there will be, or maybe I should say, a fingerprint sensor in the actual phone. So this will be an in-display fingerprint sensor. So Apple doesn't usually release something until they've made it perfect.
That's
so
yeah.
When it comes to hardware, they usually make it perfect before they put it out there. So that's something that might be there. There's also rumors that in some of the, we'll call them lower models, but I mean they're not lower. They're iPhones. They're all good. But some of the lower in the price range, those models may have it in the side. So on the power button, there may be a fingerprint sensor built in there. That rumor seems a little bit far-fetched to me because I don't think that Apple would do that, just knowing their track record. But the rumor is there, so we'll put it out there.
And it's also a little bit more probable because they did do it in the iPad Air.
They did it in the iPad
gen.
Air. Yeah.
So
I mean, there's a possibility. Just I'm not 100% sure on that one.
But the Face ID on this thing is probably the best that I've seen.
So Face ID, the really cool thing about that is the notch. The notch is expected to get smaller. So it's expected to get shallower.
Yeah.
And it's expected to get smaller.
A lot of us are excited for that.
That is such an exciting thing for me because that notch is actually one of the things that kind of keeps me away from being a full-time iPhone user.
It didn't sway me, but
just looking at it right now, like I can just see it, right? But when you're watching videos and stuff, it's not so noticeable because like that area will just kind of black out.
Here's the reason it's so noticeable for us, because we go between different devices, right? And having like a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra to having just like a hole punch camera or using the Google Pixel series with the 4A5 where it has a hole punch on the side. Now I go back to the iPhone because I was using this thing for a little while. Now I'm rocking my iPhone main time again or full time again, and I see the notch and it's like, dude. And when I watch a video, it's like, dude, the notch.
You can totally see it. So,
but you will get used to it, despite it being this size or smaller. And what are they going to do? Because there's room in there.
I think there's definitely room. So the cool thing is that earpiece is right in the middle of the notch. So that earpiece is rumored to be going right up to the top of the phone, which will allow that notch to have more space. So
right now you have that earphone thing, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 sort of different sensors, including the camera. The earpiece goes up, and the sensors get closer together, and there you go. So I'm excited for that. So right under the notch, even though it's allegedly depending on the manufacturer, but there's a lot of Samsung displays in here.
Yep.
But one thing Samsung does beautifully is have that 120 hertz refresh rate on their phones. And oh my goodness, I feel silly for having 2 iPhone 12s because I know when the 13 comes out, it's going to be what?
It's going to have the 120 hertz refresh rate. So that's something that I also have been personally waiting for.
Yeah.
Again, one of the reasons I went back to using my Note 20, my S21 Ultra, is that 120 hertz refresh rate.
It's amazing.
Just a beautiful thing to have.
And that has a variable refresh rate. I don't know if we'll get that in the iPhone 13, but if it does,
I think we might, because Apple is very concerned with battery life and optimization. They like to lock things down, so I'm sure that they'll have some type of adaptive rate. Just don't know what it is as of yet.
We'll see. Hopefully something.
So I'm excited for that. Yeah,
me too. I'm looking at my phone here, and I'm noticing, because you can't see it with the case on, but it's got that squared off design. Now my case is rounded, but it's got that square design, edgy look, and they just changed it for the 12 series. I'm hearing that they're going to keep it.
Yeah,
it looks
like it's going to stay mostly the same.
Yeah,
they might make some subtle changes just because Apple likes to differentiate, like we discussed earlier. So I think that's going to stay the same.
Then one other thing they kind of introduced this year was the MagSafe.
The MagSafe,
with a circular magnet at the back. With sometimes going through cases that aren't Apple branded, it's kind of weak, right? And I have you guys might know what a kada is, right? So I'm doing this right now because I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. And so I've used MagSafe on this, and it kind of slides, and I wish it was stronger.
Slide with cases, so that is the other rumor. That is expected to be a lot stronger now. So that's going to make a big difference for MagSafe accessories, for your cases, for the wallet especially. So some people like Mr. MH Photography over here, he loves to use the wallet as well. So that is going to be much better, because if you wear tight pants, you might just kind of slide. You might just kind of slide that off as you're putting it into your pants. So into your pockets, I should say. So see how it kind of slides off easily?
And then I'll just show you how it would potentially fit on the 12, which is in a case. It's not really doing it.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of doing it, but it'll fall off.
So these two on this Pro Max here, or sorry, on the iPhone Pro, these are both Apple accessories, so
Yeah.
they work very
This
well
is the
with
Apple
each
leather
other.
case. This is the Apple wallet.
Yeah.
The other thing with the magnetic, sort of the MagSafe getting stronger is a lot of car mounts have been made.
Yes.
And when you're driving, like I drive a pickup truck, the suspension is different, or you're going on rural roads here in Alberta,
Yeah.
your truck's going to shake
Yeah.
and your phone's going to fall off.
Yeah.
So we need a stronger magnet.
Stronger magnet
Yeah.
is going to be a lot better for us.
Yeah.
One of the other cool things is that it's going to get a new modem. So a new Qualcomm 5G modem,
Yeah.
which will be
Better in Canada, I hope.
It will be better, I hope. I hope we'll get the millimeter wave.
Yeah.
We haven't really gotten it.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice to get that. And also, just it should be faster, and it should be more battery consuming, or sorry, conservative for the battery.
Optimized better.
Exactly. So the reason for that is it's going to take less power, hence less battery usage.
The other thing, like that's going to be great. So with the cool thing with the iPhones is you can sort of low-key dual SIM them.
Yeah.
You have a SIM, you have an eSIM, and so the one thing is that 5G can only, and it didn't have this before a software update.
Yeah.
You could, if you had 5G on one of your SIMs, but you had two SIMs in here, you wouldn't be able to get 5G.
You wouldn't get 5G.
Now you can have 5G on one of them, your primary one.
Right.
But if they're both 5G SIMs that you have in here, you can't get it on both. So apparently you'll be able to now.
So hopefully we will be able to get that. Again, it's a rumor, so
Yeah.
so we'll see where it actually goes.
The other thing is with this having potentially 120 hertz display, these are already OLED.
Yeah.
Even in my 12, it's an OLED.
Yeah.
So why is there not an always-on display? The technology is here, even in this.
I think it's just Apple's stubbornness.
Yeah.
But there is a rumored, very basic, but still a rumored, which would be very welcomed in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Always-on display.
Always-on display.
Yeah.
So that'll be really cool to have. Even if it's just something basic, it just shows you that you have a message, your battery percentage, and the time. I'll be very happy
When
with
you
that.
say that, I see sort of the Pixels original always-on display, the
Yeah,
basic.
just something
the
very basic,
And I'd
yeah.
be okay with that. If
Yeah.
it's an iPhone and it has that.
Absolutely.
And everything else we talked about, I'll be happy.
Absolutely, I'll be very happy. So these will be, you know, they seem like incremental changes.
I think these changes, that everything we've listed so far, plus a couple things that we'll mention,
Yeah.
I believe that these changes would really round off the iPhone, so it's more appealing not just to the everyday person, which they're kind of geared to,
Yeah.
but even tech enthusiasts who like the latest kind of gadgets and, you know, tricks up their sleeve, for lack of better terms.
Yeah.
The thing that I didn't hear in the rumors, I don't know if you did, we were looking at different sources, is that I didn't hear about USB-C.
Okay,
So let's get into that.
I do think the rumors that I saw, there's not going to be a USB-C.
Yeah.
There were also some rumors that this iPhone may be completely portless, but that's also not the case.
I don't think that's
so.
gonna
There
happen.
will definitely be a port, and it's most likely going to be the Lightning port as well.
But I mean, if you guys can, if Apple's watching, if Tim's watching, you know, and if you can get it done real quick here, just do it, USB-C,
Yeah.
please, because we saw the latest M1 iPads going to Thunderbolt 4. So there's a lot of people like us and
Yeah.
our team. We use the iPhone for content creation for videos.
Yeah.
So to get that data, yes, we have AirPlay and all that sort of stuff, but USB-C or even Thunderbolt 3 level USB-C. Please do 4 though. Would be
helpful.
very welcome. Yeah.
Very helpful.
So that's sort of a few of the rumors that we've talked about. There's a few things in terms of the actual size of the new iPhone 13s, in terms of screen size and the physical size. They're overall going to be the same as this.
The footprint will be pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Screen sizes will increase slightly as the notches get smaller and that kind of stuff.
And then the width.
Width is going to grow a little bit.
Smidge.
Same thing with the camera bumps.
Yeah.
They will grow a little bit more as well.
And obviously change.
Yes.
So you can't use the same accessories.
Yeah, you'll probably have to get a new case. I think one other really cool thing, we're getting to kind of the last stuff here, is the colors.
That's exactly
So
what I was looking at.
I actually saw a really cool render, and it was like
that rusty.
Yeah, it was like a rusty matte finish. It looked so cool.
Yeah.
So that one's a rumored color.
Like a burnt orange?
Kind of, yeah. So I will try to find some renders of it, and we'll put those up on the screen for you so you can see the few different colors that are rumored.
Yeah.
There's also a matte black option,
which is going to replace graphite or space gray.
Space gray,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's happening. There's also a new stainless steel coating that's going to be on the edges here.
Yeah.
So these are like super fingerprint magnets. You've got D-brand skins on them, so you can't really tell.
I can't show you on mine, but the Pro, any of the Pros, the Pro or the Pro Max, they have here. Let me just grab it off my table. They have these stainless steel bezels. So the framer on the phone is stainless steel, and it's a fingerprint magnet.
It's a magnet,
You can't see it right now, but it's a fingerprint magnet. We'll show you later. However, on the 12 series, it is aluminum, so it's not
it's not as
more
a
matte.
fingerprint magnet.
So the new ones are supposed to get that coating.
The new ones are supposed
on
to
the
get
stainless steel.
Exactly. So it's supposed to be. It's supposed to reduce the fingerprints, which is also nice because I like having a matte phone and then not having fingerprints on the sides.
And see, that's one of the stupid but very small reasons I like having this guy.
This model,
Yeah, and it's literally because not on my 12 right now because it has a skin on it, but on my 12 mini because that one's blue. This is just black. That one's blue. I like to see that blue and that frame, even the red model. And I'm only talking about the frame, not the back. Those colors are very vibrant on that matte aluminum, and they really look nice.
Yeah. So
I mean,
that's not a guarantee on any of the stuff that we've talked about.
Yeah, not a guarantee.
A lot of it is a real possibility, though. So it's something that we can definitely look forward to.
In the world of leaks, in the world of the people that are able to obtain this information, this is sort of the current conversation.
Exactly.
There are already some reviewers and people in the tech community who have mock-up models to build cases for of the iPhones, and I think some of those that I've seen on YouTube have confirmed a lot of what we said in terms of the notch and the camera array. And I also believe about the width.
And the overall sizing of the cameras too, and the width of the phone. So a lot of this stuff is likely going to be real. Some of it is just speculation at this point.
And I guess maybe
might not even happen at all.
A lot of hopes in there with the USB-C.
A lot of hopes in there. Yes.
But Apple, for real, if you guys are watching the Unbox with Singhs and you hear us, we're telling you. I'm originally an iPhone user and so are you. You had the first one.
2G, man. iPhone 2G.
And I had the 3GS when it was available in Canada, and I've been with them forever, even if they weren't my main, and you've had them here throughout as well. And give me a reason to make you my main and not carry my Samsung around. Give me a reason.
Just make it easier for us.
Just do it. If you want to throw expandable storage in there, I'll be more than happy. But I know you won't, so give me USB-C.
All right, guys. That does it for the leaks for the iPhone 13. Please remember to like, share, subscribe.
And definitely comment your thoughts and your sort of opinions on this video, as well as if you've heard any leaks or rumors about the iPhone 13, or heck, even the 14, drop them below in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace out.